Ever since the Chainsaw Man movie came out, the Reze versus Bakugo fans have been going at it for quite a while now, and I had to give my own 2 cents on this. Considering Reze fans and Bakugo fans are quite immature. Reze fans, if you side against her, you're misogynist, and Bakugo fans, well, they may as well have started a fucking crusade and have been purging the Reze fans. My god, they might even commit genocide before all this is done. No seriousness though, please keep going. I want to see this war reach past the confinements of Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok. I want to see war on the streets! We know that Reze should be stronger than the Typhoon Devil, considering the Typhoon Devil was actually kind of whipped, and he was capable of making a storm, and this storm was actually calculated at small city level. This is an interesting feat, considering it kind of reminds me of when All Might threw a punch and changed the weather. Though I do want to say I think All Might's punch was more impressive. As for her speed, we know that some characters like Angel is able to casually deflect bullets, and that's a really impressive feat, believe it or not. You can scale her to the Gun Devil if you want, but I actually think that's questionable. The best arguments I can think of is maybe she can react to her own explosions, as well as the bullet feat. You could also argue she might be able to react to the Bat Devil's little screaming attack. Now, I want to say before I move on to Bakugo that I think her regeneration is insanely overrated, as well as her immortality. If her heart is destroyed, she's not getting back up, first of all. Second of all, hybrids and Chainsaw Man, Reze included, if they run out of blood, then their regeneration is going to stop eventually. They probably won't die immediately, unless you destroy their heart like I said, but they certainly won't be able to keep regenerating and keep going unless they drink more blood. Which means that Reze would have to directly get from Bakugo. You can argue if they fight in the sea somewhere she can find people to feed on, but in a versus battle like this, we're going to make it to where it's just a 1v1. However, I do want to say that she does have better regeneration than Bakugo. I'm just saying that her regeneration isn't an end-all be-all, in case anybody ever wants to try arguing that. Which a lot of people actually do try to argue that. Now, the most impressive feat that we see in the movie was actually done by Reze, and that was the massive explosion she did that wasn't in the manga originally. Now, the thing is about this explosion is we actually see a similar one from Bakugo. The only difference is his explosion was a lot more impressive. Not just that, but he was actually able to hurt Shigaraki when he stated he had a body as powerful as Prime All Might, which is more impressive than anything I can ever expect from Reze. You could also talk about his feat in Heroes Rising as well, which was apparently calculated to island level. Not just that, but you don't even need to bring up any light speed arguments for Bakugo. You can just mention him being faster than a version of Deku when he literally blitzed a sniper bullet. So yeah, if I had to give my own opinion, I actually think Bakugo wins. And I also think a lot of people are being really childish about this on both sides. Rather than arguing about end of series Bakugo, why not find a version of Bakugo that makes it a good fight? Just saying. Anyways, if there's any more Twitter or TikTok fights you want me to do, let me know. I need more viral topics.